3-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6.
Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 11 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple.
Good! Another from 3.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Gabe Vincent, Rizachet out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Kispert in at the shooting guard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the eraser in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposite.
Oh, connects again!
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Jones from outside, and Detroit another 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta making some changes. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Rizachet. Daniels comes in for Kispert, and it's Wallace in for Vincent. Kuminga, the pass to Daniels. Jones with the block. They've got numbers. Here's the 3. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
On the wing, Daniels fires the 3. Atlanta again missing. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 12-4 run. Jones' shot is good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Wallace, the pass to Daniels. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Jones. Jacks up a 3. Good! That's another bucket!
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this. He's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
Yeah, alongside Donovan Mitchell, who got 57 points in the bubble back in 2020.
Jones from outside. And another one!
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going? We'll see. Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
This one for 3. Again! What an avalanche!
And that bucket was looking as wide as the Pacific Ocean. He just can't miss.
A phenomenal offensive exhibition. And he's now tied for the all-time scoring mark for points in a playoff game.
His airness with some company on that lofty perch.
Jones from outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
And with that bucket, if you can believe it, he sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
Yeah, and it was way back in '86 that Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
To the middle. Here's Daniels. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Jones misses. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Landale. Outside Kuminga. Launches it. And it's Harris with the rebound. Daniels against Jones. The three. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And so it's the Detroit Pistons making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Atlanta Hawks.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Here's Wallace. Duncan Robinson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duren. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Jones in at the one spot. That's the five on the floor for the Pistons.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Launches it from deep. Drills it from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Wallace. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jones from outside. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Daniels from the arc. Offensive rebound. 4-3. Not going to go that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jones from outside. And yes, another basket.
Incredible. 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here's Wallace. From deep, Johnson. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Jones misses.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Pass to Wallace. And he drops it in from the low post. Wallace has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Outside Jones. Fires from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Alexander Walker, the pass to Wallace. Outside Johnson. Outside Alexander Walker. The 3-ball. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Cunningham finds Jones. There's the triple. And the Pistons, another 3.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Left side, Alexander Walker. Johnson for 3. The Pistons clear it. And here's Detroit. Outpacing him right now, a 15-2 run. Hits yet again. Wow!
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Daniels passes to Wallace. Daniels outside, takes a 3. Jones grabs the board.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Beyond the arc, another 3 for Detroit.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Hawks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wallace. Back to Johnson. 3-pointer. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Jones from outside. He drops it from range.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Back to Wallace. The 3 is up. Duran with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Jones' shot is good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Wallace's shot is good.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Jones from outside, and Detroit another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Wallace, rebound Detroit. Jones feels it out. The 3, yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
So both teams making some changes here. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Wallace in at the point guard position. From downtown, good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
From 7, shot is good, off the back rim and in. Alexander Walker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Eraser.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Jones from outside. Another three for Detroit.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Yep, that one's good.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Counted from distance.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home. feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Lets a three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the
MP, what was it like competing in your first playoff?
Whew. There's been a buzz.
Some people question your ability to maintain.
Only opinions I care about.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
He is on fire, bro. Most points in a playoff game ever. That's crazy.
Yeah, they must be putting a lot. She looks gonna run out. We should get some shots. Heads up, you're filming.
Nervous, I'll do something wrong.
Hey, this is calm down. You're not focus on the shot.
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Pistons come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Hawks.
Round 1 of the East rolls on.
Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five. For the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Wallace, and it's Daniels in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Wallace. Fires for 3. Duran pulls it in. Here are the Pistons with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jones has gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Pass to Wallace. Now Johnson. Alexander Walker with the ball. From past the arc, Duran pulls it in. Jones against Wallace. Lets it go from deep, and another three-point shot falls from Jones. Jones has got 9. How about the start of MP's career, winning Rookie of the Year?
Well, he had no issues adjusting to the speed and physicality of the NBA. And, man, I can't wait to see what MP has in store for year 2. This kid has incredible potential.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
And another 3 for Detroit.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. On the wing, Johnson. To the middle. Can they get it? The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Took him no time at all on that one. 18 points for him.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, the eraser in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jones has got 24.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Okongwu bounce pass.
Come get it, come get it.
5 on the clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Atlanta again missing.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Jones from outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Tobias Harris is checked in for Duran. Then for the Hawks, Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Daniels. And Zachary Rizachet is subbed in for Wallace. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. No good from outside. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
And Johnson giving these fans a show.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 30 points for the eraser.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the...
Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can.
Good, another from three.
An incredible shooting display, if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that?
Ricochet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Got that one up quick. Jones has got 42 in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Fade away. Kuminga, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Jones for three. Rebound, Atlanta. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
The three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 45 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Ricochet in the corner. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And the basket by Jones.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Detroit's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got 51.
His shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Over to the left wing. To halt the run, and it's blocked. Fires the three, sinks the three-pointer. Jones has got 54 points.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
To the left wing. Ricochet wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Jones for three, and another one falls. Amazing.
What an incredible scoring performance here on the big stage.
Well, GA making playoff history. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list. Kuminga, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for Detroit. The three. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. And yep, another basket.
And he's equaled second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
A tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats. Back to Vincent. Pass to Kispert. No good on the three. Now here's Jones, defended by Kispert. And again.
And he's now claimed the second most points ever in a playoff game.
Boy, he is really taking advantage of the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ricochet, defended by Jones. And Jones over to help. Back to Ricochet. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Detroit, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Detroit Pistons.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. It's been a clinic out there by the Eraser.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Well, there is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
We've got Duncan Robinson, Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then it's Cade Cunningham, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Detroit with the ball. Takes a three. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Hawks shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Wallace, the pass to Daniels. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jones for three. Yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Wallace, and he banks in the layup. Wallace has got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
What's up with
Jones, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky. He was off.
Get the perimeter. Watch it.
To the inside, and he dunks it down.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. From downtown, and the three is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from Jones.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Wallace kicks to Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Wallace, and Jones sends it back. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Trains the three-pointer.
He is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
Now, Alexander Walker. Back to Wallace. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Wallace. Shoots the three. Again, Wallace missing.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And the basket by Jones.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Daniels from outside. Duran pulls it in. Duran's outside, Jones. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Wallace's shot is good.
Well, whatever his coach said to him at halftime, he heard it.
For Detroit, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And the basket by Jones.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
A look from Wallace. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 8 points for Wallace.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Jones for three, connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Stewart against Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Johnson. And a wide open look for Daniels. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Stewart passes to Duran.
Come around.
Jones from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts three more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Dyson Daniels comes in for Kuminga. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Rizachet. And Wallace subbed in for Kispert. Jones for three, cans it from downtown.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
On the court for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Wallace is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in at the three spot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 to shoot. The shot by Johnson, no good. Detroit has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Pistons.
And, guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Eraser.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Beyond the arc, and another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal, an offensive onslaught. Pass to Daniels.
I got him.
Now here's Wallace. Launches it, buries it from three-point range.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Jones looking for an opening, offline. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all.
An incredible display of shot making and
My motivation evolves with every game.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that about wraps
front gate.
It was 6 screws.
And then I realized who handed them to you?
was
One by one. Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on your doorstep 6 flights down? Yes. Saw your report on shooting guards.
Yes.
How'd you get out? How do you think this shoot? One. I'm concerned. Like you're focusing on small.
All right, I'm here with MP before game 3. MP, how you?
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Pistons come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Hawks.
We are set for Game 3. You look at Atlanta. After suffering 2 losses to start this series, this game is unquestionably a must-win.
Yeah, going down 0-3 in the first round is not an option. For them, period. If they have any hopes of this postseason, a win tonight is essential.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Duncan Robinson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's Duren. And it's Jones in at the point guard position.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Wallace, here we go. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Pistons. There's the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Jones has gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Wallace, the pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Rizachet. Back to Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Jones from outside. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Inside, looking to win the run. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Wallace. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Jones from outside. And Detroit another 3.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the eraser in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Detroit. Another three for Detroit.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The three from Rizashay. The rebound by Detroit. Jones feels it out, fires for three, and Detroit another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Hawks trail by 18. Pass to Okongwu. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Atlanta again missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Jones' shot is good.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in.
Back door, back door. Stay on him. Yo, watch it.
Here's Daniels. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Pistons lead by 21. Jones from outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
A deep 3. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. A huge 24-point lead for them. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kate Cunningham. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. Oh, stolen by Harris. Outside Jones. For 3. And again for 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Pass to Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3.
And I like seeing Kuminga shoot it out there without hesitation.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Jones from outside. Connects again from distance.
And he's notched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life. Or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. Let's go with a 3. And it's Healed, missing. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Puts up a deep 3, and Detroit another 3.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Harris against Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Kispert outside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Detroit has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Jones from outside. Nails it from 3. Jones has got 45 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Kispert, the pass to Healed. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. To the inside. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Hield. Kuminga's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Jones. And the Pistons, another three.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Kispert, the pass to Hield. Back to Kispert. Launches a three. Duren with a rebound. And here's Detroit. They're on an 18-7 run. Jones from outside. And Detroit another three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
They double him with Harris. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Kispert. The rebound by Detroit.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Jones from outside. Connects from downtown. Jones has got 54 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And Landale gets it to go.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Three-pointer. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Kispert. Fires the three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Hield. Out to Kuminga. Oh, stolen by Harris. Jones against Hield. Now here's Jones. The three is up. Another bucket. Wow.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. And so it's Detroit, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Atlanta Hawks.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's go.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Alexander Walker and Reese. And again!
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down. And Atlanta shooting 37% from the floor at this point. The three from Rizachet. The rebound by Stewart. Now here's Jones, covered by Alexander Walker. And Detroit another three.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
So it's Atlanta now. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Alexander Walker's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Wallace. Sends it home from three-point land. Wallace has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Jones. Good! Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And Wallace, here we go. Alexander Walker with it. Picked up by Cunningham. The shot by Johnson. No good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jones from outside. Fires in the triple. Jones has got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Johnson. No good off the glass.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Fires for three. And good. There's another.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Wallace, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Wallace. Jones with the block. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the Hawks making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Klintman's checked in for Detroit. Jones from outside. And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Okongwu. Blocked!
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
Jones from outside. Hits yet again! Wow!
90 points! A legendary performance!
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Pass to Rizachet. Out to the wing, and here's Kuminga for three. Hits the trifecta. Kuminga's got 8.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside Jones. Fires from deep. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Jones with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Rizachet. Kispert's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels is subbed in for Wallace. And a switch here also for Detroit. Harris is checked in for Robinson. Tries to save it. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Jones from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Jones from outside. And Detroit another three.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from outside.
Kuminga finds Daniels.
Who's watching him?
Back to Kuminga. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Kuminga's got 7 now in this quarter. Jones from outside. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Detroit, showing no mercy and just pile. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man.
A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Ricochet comes in for Kuminga. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Wallace in for Daniels. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way, and I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Eraser.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Then there's Kate Cunningham. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jones in at the 2. Jones' shot is good.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
The 3 from Ricochet knocks it down from distance.
I love how competitive this kid Ricochet is, coming right back with his own triple.
Jones from outside. On target from range.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Jones from outside. And another one.
He has taken over this game.
And by the way, he's now tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected.
I'm here with MP, who posted a video before tonight.
I feel like I was in the zone during the
Back to you, Brian.
Dominic, thank you very much.
All right, MP, win this game, move on to the second round. What's going through your mind right now?
Yes, the pace has really picked up, especially the past season. When you bring the fourth and top scorers, can you factor that in? We can, but how would you like that done? Try not to favor.